What makes an object art? This is a question aestheticians have argued about for decades. One widely accepted qualification is that if a piece is in a museum, it is art. For years, artists have been making art outside of the museum context, and recently several artists have used the museum itself as a medium for their work. But a question that is now being posed is whether a work needs to even be present in the museum to be an artwork in the museum. Camilo Ontiveros is an artist who recently attempted to show a work in the Hammer's 2012 Made in LA exhibit. The display itself was the documentation of his attempt to show a 1 cubic meter piece of earth that was taken from the ground in Mexico and transported to the United States. However, due to customs laws, the work was prohibited access to the country. The display presented at the museum is documentation of the piece as well as a place reserved for the piece of earth. The display and the explanation becomes a piece in itself and prompts aesthetic questions about what art can be on many levels, including if a piece of land can be art and if a work has to even be present to be art. His work is in a similar vein to that of Terry O'Shea, an artist who in 1970 placed one of his sculptures in the La Brea tar pits adjacent to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art and sent the museum a letter and a photograph of the original work explaining the sculpture in the tar pit was a gift and that they are welcome to remove it. However, due to the difficulty of this, as well as the conceptual genius of the piece, the museum instead hung the letter and photograph and made them a part of their permanent collection. So I pose the question to you. Are these objects art? Attempted art? Not art at all? Does an object have to be present to be art? Or is art deeper? Does it exist in reality or in the mind?